Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm sharing with you all of the things that I made in the month of November 2023. All right, so I actually ended up getting quite a bit done in this month. I had decided that I was going to take a couple of days that I had free and spend them completing the Where to Next class that I had signed up for and didn't take, obviously, signed up for and had the box for from back in June. And so I decided to do that. And that definitely pushed me to complete a lot more than I typically do in a month. And I still did all my other things. So there's quite a bit here. I have 27 layouts, a 72-page mini album, 2 cards, and a tag. So that's quite a bit for me. Okay, so let's get started. I'll set these things aside because I know some people just want to see the layouts, but this mini album is pretty cool too. So up to you. If you want to turn it off after you've seen the layouts, that's totally cool with me. I always love hearing from you guys. So if you leave me a comment, even just to say hi, I really always appreciate that. Okay, so here maybe I'll set them all to the side and just bring them in one at a time because the stack is a little bit tall. Now I have stuff falling off my desk, making a big old mess. Okay, set that to the side so that I can just bring in one at a time. So this I did as a live for our local scrapbook store. I've been helping out my friend Jo, who owns the store, and doing some live streams on her business page, and it's been a lot of fun. So I just kind of been picking something from the store that I have that I want to work with and then going from there. So this was with the Hocus Pocus collection by Cartabella, and I really love the textured Cartabella paper, so that was fun. So that was my first layout of the month, and then I did a design team layout for Cut to You, and I used this fun dump truck. This one actually came with a title as well. I can't remember exactly what it said. I think it was something about like all boy, or I don't remember, but so it was kind of like 2 cut files in one, and I only used the dump truck for it because I wanted to use the auction for the title. So my little grandbaby went to the auction with her family. That's something that's more common for them. They own a paving company, so that's something that they do. And then my son is a heavy duty equipment tech, and so he also sometimes will go along. So she got to go too. It was one of her for her baby album. So that one, and this was actually a cut file as well, this chevron background. I used the negative space for it, from it, I mean. And then this one was another one for the lives for the business page at Create. If you go to Create's website, she has some things that are order only, but she doesn't have her store online yet. She's pretty new. So, but I would love for you to come and join us and watch our lives if you want to just hit like on the page. Oh, that would be awesome. So this is another one. This one was with the main character energy collection from Shamel at American Crafts. And I thought it was a lot of fun. And I don't scrapbook with purple very often, so it was a good opportunity to do that. And then this one, Cheer Squad, there's my little baby girl, and there's my son. And this was them at her big brother's soccer game. And this was another one with main character energy from Shamel at American Crafts. And that was again for the store, for the live. And you can go back on the business page and watch the lives too, if you like that sort of thing. This one was my second layout for the Cut to You design team, and it was with this ship's wheel digital cut file. And I backed it with a bunch of wood grain scraps. So that was kind of something a little bit different. And yeah, lots of fun. And I also used the, what's it called? Vintage Seas. No, Simple Vintage. I don't know. It's by Simple Stories. Simple Vintage Sea. I don't know. It was the ocean one from 2022. Anyway. And this was also from that same collection. This one, I had like a partially finished layout that I had started. I don't know what happened. But when I went to do the ship's wheel one, I found this like almost finished layout. And I was like, I should put like a photo on here. So that's where that one came from. And then we have another one from our live series at the store. And this one was all about using this wood grain paper pad called Beach Hut from Craft Consortium. So this is from the paper pad, and this wood grain is from the paper pad, and this wood grain is from the paper pad. And then this is an old, I think, color study from Vicky Boutin paper. But I don't have a lot of paper left from that collection, so it was a good combo. Lots of embellishments left. And then I taught a class at the store where we did 6 layouts. And these are the ones that we made. So this one, we used the Letters to Santa collection by Echo Park, I believe. No, this was also Cartabella. Yeah, Cartabella. And this one was about a Christmas bakery. So, well, it's not a Christmas bakery, but they always go all out for Christmas. Like, look at this Whoville gingerbread house. It's massive. Like, this is the whole gingerbread house. This is a huge picture window. And this picture was overexposed, but if it had been taken better, like at a different time of day or whatever, it would have been my main photo. But because it was overexposed, I just put it as a small one. But it was massive, like probably, I would say at least 4 feet tall and probably 5 or 6 feet wide. Like, it was huge, amazing. And it was all Whoville from the Grinch. This was a close-up of one of the trees. Just like so amazing. This is one of my class Christmas pajama party back in the day. It was fun. Pandemic times, we were trying to like live it up a little. This one, Christmas shenanigans with my kiddo. We went early in the December month and helped him and his girlfriend decorate their little apartment for Christmas. So fun. This one was our Christmas celebration, although it wasn't on Christmas Day. It was so fun to celebrate with the kiddos when they did arrive. And 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? Yeah, so that was our Christmas Day. This one was like actual Christmas Day last year, and it was super weird because it was just the 2 of us, but what can you do? And then this one is... it's called All Through the House. So it was about how, even though the kids weren't here on Christmas Day, the day that they did arrive, we set out their stockings and cookies for Santa and did all the things. So, yep, that was our Christmas Eve. It was not actual Christmas Eve. So those were my 6 layouts from the class that I taught. And this is another one from the live series that we're doing at the store, and it is with the Where to Next collection. Ironically, I actually used the title that says Where to Next. And I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I usually do printer, like my journaling with my printer, and my printer has died. And I am having a long and difficult debate with myself about whether I buy a cheap printer until I can afford the one I actually want, or should I just buy the one I want and pay off the credit card debt. Trying not to do credit card debt, guys. Trying really hard. I'm not getting any younger, you know. Okay. So anyways, some handwritten journaling. Look at me being all old school. And I was saying, like, on my live, I don't think this one, but maybe the one before, I don't mind my handwriting. That is not the issue. My issue is that I want it to fit in, like, I want it to fit in the spot where I want it. So like, I want to still say whatever I want to say and fit it in. And so I can change the font or the size or the line spacing or whatever on the computer to make it fit in the text box size that I want it to fit in. That's why I use the computer journaling, but I'm gonna have to get creative, I think, for a while until I decide what I want to do. It's also Christmas time, so bad timing, right? Okay, and then we're gonna start in, I think the rest are my layouts from the Vicky Boutin Where to Next class or event. Do they call it? What do they call it? Extravaganza? I don't know. Anyway, Lollapalooza. I'm not really sure, but it's an event. It's definitely an event because we do like a prep class. We do like a meet and greet where we open our box. We do like a card and tag class. We do a full day album class and we do a full day layout class. So, and then there's a bonus class with the leftovers. So I made 14 pages in this, like 14 12 by 12 pages. So that's why I ended up with like 27 layouts this time around. So this is one, Loving This Life. I love these that she's doing in the papery packs. I don't know if you guys have tried the papery packs with the Where to Next collection, but I think she had them in the one before too, print shop. And it has these vellum pieces in it. And some of them are title pieces. And I never used to be a fan of vellum because I could never stick it down, but these are vellum stickers. And look how pretty they are because it looks kind of like it's got like a little shadow to it, but it's opaque so you can still see the design behind. I don't know. I really love it. Anyway, and lots and lots and lots of in this papery pack. Like this is kind of thin paper. No, this one's actually a die cut, but this one is the papery pack. And it's so fun for layering because it doesn't take up a lot of bulky space. So I'm a fan of the papery packs. And these clouds are just fussy cut out of a different piece of paper. Fun. Here's another one from that class, the layout class. And they were all double page layouts, but they were created in a way that they could also be single page layouts. So I made most of mine. I think only one is a double pager. The rest are all single page layouts. And I mostly scrapbooked, like this is the beginning of our holiday. So the year that our son got married was the only time we've all been out there at their place at the same time. And we went to Niagara Falls. So that's mostly what I scrapbooked with these ones. So here's us at Niagara Falls. This is the whole crew. And then my little grandbaby pointing at the fun waters. And then here we all are on the White Water Walk. I don't know if you've ever been to the Canadian side of the Niagara Falls, but they have something called the White Water Walk, which isn't like a less touristy kind of way to see the falls, where you're actually walking along the white water that happens before the falls, and it's quite beautiful. So if you're ever down there, check that out. And it's a little bit further down from like the Clifton Hill area where it's really touristy. So we enjoyed it. And this is my oldest and his family, my middle boy and his beauty, and my youngest and his beauty. And then my husband and I and our grandbabies, and then just him and I. And here is the grandkids that same weekend. We went to, I can't remember what it's called. It's a zoo in Niagara Falls, Safari something. Niagara Safari or Safari Niagara maybe. And they have a spray park there. The kids were having a blast. So that was fun times. And then this is us just at the beach down the road from their house. They live on Lake Huron. And it is beautiful. They live on the bay, on Georgian Bay. So here's the little babes playing in the water, and the oldest grandbaby going out to be with the big guys. And then just me and my little staying on the beach, hanging out. She was so freaking cute. I couldn't believe she kept those sunglasses on. She was so freaking cute. I think she was like 5 months old. And then this is on Clifton Hill. The kids went out for a night. My husband and I stayed with the littles, the grandbabies, at the Airbnb, and the big kids went out for the evening. So they went mini golfing and toured Clifton Hill and did some touristy thingies. Just the adults. And then this is just at the house, that same trip. My youngest and my oldest, and the littlest grand. She was just a baby. So cute. I forgot how tiny they are, hey? And this was actually taken on my flight home. I left at sunset, and it was the view, like the pictures obviously, and they're not even as good on video as they are in real life, but the pictures don't really do it justice. It's really pretty to fly at sunset. So beautiful. And I love this paper that Vicky did with the torn edge that reveal the sky behind the plane. It's so pretty. This one is of I didn't go on the boat tour. I stayed with the baby on land. But I have been on this tour before, and it is, I can't remember what it's called now. Hornblower tour. Too cute. And this is I stayed with my oldest and his family, but this is my husband and the two youngest kids and their beauties. They went on the journey behind the falls. It wasn't like stroller friendly, so we couldn't all go, but I've also been on that one, so I didn't mind staying back. But it's very beautiful to walk in behind the falls. Very fascinating. And then this one, again, this one will go in my grandson's album, kind of separate from the others. Just of like him and his mama and him and I standing at the falls. He was very excited about the boats that were in. That boat's gonna crash. He was very interested in it. And then he went on it. So he, got to experience it all. This is actually last summer. This is not the same trip. This is last summer. This is also for his album. And we went to a spray park that was newly built. Not here in town where we live, but about a half an hour out. And then this is the last layout from that class, but then I ran out of photo printer ink, which I don't usually do because I always have a second one as a backup, but it just, I don't know where I failed to, or I put it somewhere that I don't normally put it. I can't decide what happened, but anyways, I have another one coming. So I got 2 photos printed for this one, and then my photo printer is a no-go. And when my photo printer used to die out, if I didn't have ink, I was always able to print on my Canon, which is also not working. So here's my partially finished last layout. It is the 27th layout. So 28 12 by 12 pages all together this month, and I will get photos on there as soon as I get the ink. Should come sometime today. And then here we go. So this was the card class night from that event that I should have done back in June, but because of life, I guess I didn't. And we made 2 kind of fun cards, and it's all done with the stamps, like this part of the class, just the stamps. So this is one of the stamps. All the florals are stamps. The butterflies are stamps, and she just shows you different techniques to use the stamps with. This is my own piece of washi, not from the kit. Not from that collection. It was just something I had in my stash, and I put an eyelet on my tag. But we also made this tag. So that was fun too. I like how she shows you how to use all the things she sends, which is awesome. And then we made, if you're not interested in the mini album, that's fine, but it is pretty interesting. It's very interactive. I don't decorate the covers of mine. I know a lot of people like to, and they display them like this, but mine go to my kids' houses and they go on a shelf. like on a bookshelf, and so if I decorate the front, they just get wrecked, so I just don't. So this album is 72 pages, which is makes for a super intense day. And then because I wanted to get it done in that time frame, like I gave myself the 2-day weekend to do it. I also added all the embellishments, which you don't do during the class. So I worked hard that night to get it finished. So this one is the first page, or page 1 and 2. So this is page 1, and it's just kind of a little intro, but it's so cute. Page 2 is this travel page, and it's kind of like a title page, and then there's a spot for a photo back here, and room for 2 photos here. And I like the little tabs and stuff for turning the page. 2 photos here. You could put whatever you want here if you just want to tell a story. This one is a little pocket where you can pull the page out, or the photo mat out, and put a photo on both sides. You could even put one underneath if you want, or you could put your journaling under there. And then there's some pocket pages in there as well. So here is 2 4x6 pockets. And there is a spot for a photo there. Now this one is an interactive page. So, oh, not this one, this one. Okay, yeah, so this one is a double flap page. So you could put photos, photos. So lots of room there. This would be a great album for a trip, which I think I'm going to put, my son and his girlfriend went to Peru. And I think that's what I'm going to use this one for, because I have most of their photos from that trip. This one is super cute. This is one of her chipboard pieces. And then there's like a piece of paper. Do I have it? I went and grabbed some new papers from the store because I have lots of embellishments left and not a lot of... No, I don't have that one. But it has like, it looks like it's looking down on a bunch of umbrellas. And so it's like the top view. So then they look like this, like, and we fussy cut the whole page of these circles. Well, fussy cut, I just used punches, but anyways, so one of these small ones in behind one of these circles gives you this effect, which is so cute. I love it. It looks like a little heartburst. And then this is a great spot for journaling, like top 10 things or 10 points or 10 pieces of information about where you went. And then this one is super cute. So it's kind of heavy because these chipboard pieces are heavy. So it holds that down. But look at how many photos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 photos. Isn't that cute? And then you can put another one here. Love it. 2 4x6 pocket pages. This one is like an flap, I don't know what you call that, double fold. So, and then this one's got a flap there. So you could put photos, and then 2 more photos. So lots of room. And of course, any of those spots can be used for journaling too, but then there's like little spots like this too that have like actual journaling spots, right? And then these ones are all little flaps, so you can put 3 photos in each one, which gives you 12 photo spots. Well, maybe not. I don't know what my dog is up to in there, but it didn't sound good. It sounded like something just fell. So I probably wouldn't put one on the front, so maybe room for 6 photos, because I would put a photo here and a photo here, yeah? So 6 photos on that page. This one's just one, and then this is a pocket, like a full 6x8 pocket, but she did this like flap thing. So cute, love it. And then this was interesting. So this is your page binding, and then there's 2 pockets here, and then you could like, you know, put photos on both sides. You could put photos on the outside of the pocket if you want. Depending on how forgiving your pockets are, because like it depends how you fold them and glue them and stuff. But you could definitely put a photo there too. Here's a big page. And this one was cut from the 12 by 12 paper, but it's a full-size 6 by 8 page, which I thought that's a really neat idea, right? So I love that. This one again with the flaps. So you could put like a 2 by 2 photo out here and then a couple of, well, 3 by 3 photos under, right? So room for 12 photos there. This is so cute. Look at this little suitcase page. So you can pack your suitcase with your photos. I think that's so fun. Yeah. Too cute. Double-sided suitcase page. So fun. And then this one's like another one of those 6 by 8 pocket pages. And then it's got this butterfly. It almost looks like a bookmark, hey? I like it. And then here's a circle page. That's the beauty of mini albums, hey? Like they can be so, the pages can be different sizes and shapes and whatever. I guess you could do that with 12 by 12 too, but I never think to. So this one's another one of those where you get like multiple spots for photos. Couple photos here. The shoes are cute. I like to wear Converse, so that's kind of cute. These ones, more flaps. This one's not a flap. I keep thinking it should be. Maybe I should have made it one. But this one is. So again, 1, 2, 3 photo spots for that page. It's amazing how many photos you get in a tiny book like this. And then I look at my giant 12 by 12 pages and some of them only have like 1 photo on them. I don't know what's happening in there. And then these are also little pockets. So you could put like a photo on this side and a photo on this side. So cute. And then this one is 3 by 4 pockets. Couple 3 by 4 and a 4 by 6 pocket. We did this little cluster, so cute. And like again, the papery stuff is so fun for layering and it does not take up a ton of bulk in your layout. So this was cut from the vellum sheet, this page, which was really pretty. And then this pocket, of course, you can put stuff on both sides. And then you could put something back here if you wanted. Goes back in there. And then there's a room for a photo here. Room for photo here. And then a tag. And it flips open here. So cute. And then this one flips open too. So lots of flips and flaps. This one again is another double. So kind of like could really extend, hey? Like this one, this one, this one, this one. Cool. This one is very fascinating too. It does this, and then it has a little pocket here. So lots of room to embellish still, or to, you know, add tons of photos. This one, the little envelope is cut into a pocket, so these are like tucked in there. This one's glued down yet. It's like, I think I glued that one down, but this one's not. So that's fun. And then this one's really pretty too. It's a double page layout like this. I love that stripe. It's so beautiful. And those butterflies. There were so many butterflies because we fussy cut butterflies out of a paper, plus there was butterflies in the die cut pack, plus there was butterflies in the papery pack, and we made butterflies when we did the cards. So there was lots of butterflies to go around. We used a ton of them though. Photo here, 2 4 by 6 journaling cards here, and just blank on the back. Again, I love that stripe. And then these ones are just photo spots with a pigeon. I'm not a fan of birds, but I feel like every time I travel, there's pigeons involved. especially if you travel in a city or gulls, right? If you go to the ocean or the lakes. So this one has a flap. This one is another pocket page, 2 3x4s and a 4x6. 2 3x4s and a 4x6. And here we're embellishing on the outside of the page so that we can use that thicker chipboard. This one is a pocket. Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was. Lied. It's not a pocket. It's just a photo mat. These large chipboard titles are so fun, but I did peel off half of like the backing because they're so thick. And then this is a double pocket, so this is a pocket up here, and then this is a pocket down here. Here's another one of those full-size pages with the flap at the top. And then 2 pocket pages again, and this one has a flap also. So there it is. That is what I created in the month of November 2023. I did the class I should have done back in June, but didn't. But it waited for me, and here it is, and that's all good. At least I got around to it, right? So 27 layouts or 28 pages, depending on how you count, because I did do a double pager. And then 72 page 6x8 mini album, 2 cards, and a tag. So that is my accomplishment for the month of November. I don't know what December will bring. We'll have to see. And I am doing some lives and a couple of design team layouts. So there will be something to show for December. But like December, or like this month, it'll come late because I'm busy on the weekends when the month changes. Yeah. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. If you have any questions or comments, or you just want to say hi, I would love to hear from you. Please leave a comment down below. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye for now.